Hello again, welcome to my channel Rogue Knight 3D. Today we will be making the second part of how to create a forest highway scene. If you haven't watched the first part, then I will mention it above, and also will leave its link in the description. This is the actual scene that was used to pull out these renders. Today we will be importing assets into the scene that we created in the last video, do the weight painting, make vertex groups, and also will use the Blender particles system. But first, if you haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, then please like and subscribe, so you can not miss any of my videos, because I always work hard to bring new content for all of you. Well, let's go to Blender. This is the scene that we made in the first part and set up the materials. Now it's time to bring the trees, bushes, and grass into the scene. Trees and bushes are downloaded from blendswap.com. If you want to download these models, I will leave its link in the description. The grass I am using is the same grass I modeled earlier in how to create a realistic scene. You can check out that video to see how I created the grass. I am doing a simple copy and paste of items from my final scene into this scene. You can use your own assets you want by linking, appending, or even by copy pasting. Make separate collections and name them properly, so it's easy to find later. Time for weight painting now. First, I am going to weight paint on the vertices where we want our trees to show up. I will be painting the side of the road just like you saw in the final renders earlier. Make some variations by lowering the strength or the weight values. It is totally up to you, how much you make your time for detailing a scene, because how dense the trees or grass will look or how much spacing is needed, it's totally up to the person who is doing weight painting. I will not be focusing on the details because it might take a lot of time to get the perfect result. You can pause the video, and paint it like you want it to look like in the end result. A little bit about weight painting. Red means more trees, green and yellow are lower values, sky blue means less trees and blue means no trees. Rename the vertex group trees, that was automatically created when you were doing weight painting. Click on plus to have a new particle system and name it trees. Select hair, click on advanced. You can follow my settings, as the values have been tested before. The trees don't have a lot of space, I should widen up the dirt plane a little more. Now it's time to create another vertex group. Click on plus, name this group grass. We will do the weight painting once again. But this time it will be for the grass in the scene. Click on plus to have another particle system and name it grass. We will be using the same data from the particle system we created earlier for trees and click on 2 on the side, so it's not an instance. We will only change the number count, change the render output and the vertex group. For yellow grass, all other settings are the same. The only thing I am going to change is going to the Textures tab. Go to Colors. Then Color Ramp and invert the values. Now it's time to set up bushes. It is the same process once again. Now it's time to repeat the whole process for the other plane. I forgot to set up vertex groups before for the trees, grass, and bushes. I am going to set it up right now. Our scene here is done. Now throw an HDR into the scene for some basic lighting. I am going to show my final settings that I used for the final renders. Render with 900 samples with denoising on. The number of particles count I used in the scene. Throw in 2 sun lamps into the scene as well for nice shadows. And we are done. If you like the video, then please like and subscribe my channel, and follow me on Instagram and on my Facebook page as well, so you are always updated about my new work, and I will totally love to see your renders. You can send them in my Insta inbox or drop them in my page. I will post them on my new growing Facebook page as well. See you in my next video. Take care till then, happy blending.